wish the day would end, because a day without you in my life, I don't know how to mend. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face, my heart is empty and unguided, a blind leading chase. I thought I had a plan with you and me. Was it villain of my own dream, breaking me down to my knees? I look right at the mirror, wondering if I'll be okay. My head is telling me nothing, it's got nothing left to say. And I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. I was like, eh, 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 oh, 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 oh. You were like, eh, 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 no, oh, no, oh. Come on, let's rewind till I smile. That look upon your face, my heart is empty and unguided, a blind leading chase. I thought I had a plan with you and me. Was the villain of my own dream, breaking me down to my knees.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a
lost custody of the ball here.
dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any
And he's
fear.
lost custody of the ball
I've
here.
been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around.
On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Can he put them in front?
We are heroes tonight.
Taking care of business defensively
We will
here.
fly above the sky. We
Come
are
back. Every time
heroes
defending.
tonight.
And the goalkeeper in charge of the defense. This could be
We
it.
are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
goal. Can he remain calm?
They'll be calling me.
And that was an exquisitely taken penalty. Converted here. Can he keep his cool? Oh, he saved it! It comes down to this, a goal, and they win the game. And he's denied them from the spot. Some high levels of pressure. He must score. Oh, he saved it! It's all over now.
Well, that's a decent save, isn't it? He read the penalty and then was good enough to keep it out. What a finish to this match.
And the match begins.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Domenico Berardi. Win the game! Into the seat stuff. Such high levels of pressure. He must score.
if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
Easy. Right at the nick of time.
I can almost feel you can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
Campbell. Terrific block. Who's going to get on the end of it? Pressure on to clear his lines. Danger averted for now. Bantu. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. And a throw-in it's going to be. Gerard. On to Vigo. Back here. Oh, incredible save.
Yeah.
everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, sitting alongside me.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. A stellar piece of defending. But you have to hold it up. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
responsible.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
I am Zlatan, as if you didn't know. Netflix asked me to reassure younger viewers who are concerned for Zlatan's safety. This is just a silly story. Zlatan is perfectly safe. See? No slug on my ponytail.
Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so
Good as job defensively. And so it is. Threatening. That's an important piece of defending. Fine teamwork to win it back. Ikone. Here's Ibrahimovic. Nicely saved. Ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we'll
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing, yo. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yup. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
light, gazing far into the night. I raise my
Nambah
hand to the
duanya.
fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for
Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
plan in the end. Mbappe. And back to quick dash. Lampard.
Hah?
On to Bergkamp. Just mistimed as one, and the flag going up. And they took care. Fast not finding its target. And the flag going up. Well, perhaps he thought he might have.
Suck me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Ellingham.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out till the morning light? 'Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Need traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get. So what the hell? What the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell? You're pretending that you like somebody else, like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you'll spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out till the morning light? 'Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on
You sure do like to share your opinions, talking big like somebody's listening. Nobody's listening. It's so fun and games until it doesn't. Toss me out, I'll hit the ignition. Now you listen. Hop up in the window. Smaller and smaller you fade out. Hop up in the window. Yeah. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, watch me levitate. Try to paint me like a no-name, so sorry, but we're not the same. No, we're not the same. Boo-hoo, poor you, please forgive me, cause I don't feel any pity. I'm fed up with lies, you wanted my demise, now you're watching me rise, rise, rise. Up in the window, smaller and smaller you fade out. Up in the window, yeah. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, levitate. Watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate, watch me levitate.
Watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. I'm flying high above all your gravity, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. You cannot get my vibe, no, there's no way. You can say what you want, call me insane, trying to bring me down, but I'll never stay. Hey, hey, watch me levitate. Watch me levitate. Hey, hey, watch me levitate.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I want to taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of
Time,
reasons.
and they have the ball again. Opportunity! Oh, a fantastic save! But now it grinds to...
Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not
Delighted to be...
always strong.
This is Stuart Robson, and what we have coming up for you is exciting action.
Days to get away, to see you again, see you again.
Isaac. Cross could be useful. He takes aim. Well, it might still work out for them. Problem solved for now. Not much time to make up his mind. And there goes the fight.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
attacking play. Well, everyone makes mistakes. It's about how you bounce back from them. Just 15 minutes remaining. Might be able to get in behind the defence. He'll have a go here. Oh my goodness, what a strike from so far out. Absolutely sensational. Unstoppable.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So the game has been restarted. Groundhogs dominating. In fact, it's turning into a transit. And he takes on the shot. Simple for the keeper. Now can they counter clinically? Oh, he needs to clear it here. Chemistry mode action. It's Arsenal versus Fish and Chips.
Well, Derek, we had two teams who are in great shape here, both physically and mentally. So this should be a really good game today.
Temenin. And here's how Arsenal will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Fernando plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And here's the lineup for fish and chips. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Laurent Blanc plays alongside Paolo Maldini in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Oh, great attacking play. Might be onto something with that ball. Now will the cross work out for them? Quite take advantage in the end. Halfway time tackle. Roberto Firmino. Well, visionary passing. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. And it's won by Toko Ekambi. Possession given away. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Time to do it inside your own penalty area. Firmino. Diego. And still pressing. And how about that for a save? And will it be the leveller? And he quartered the attack with a masterful tackle.
Still behind here, only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep fighting under pressure like this.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, good-looking run. It's a decent-looking attack here. An offensive challenge. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Can't miss, surely. And a goal. Real excitement here. The equaliser. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And that's not going to worry the keeper. Roberto Firmino. An incisive pass. And running in behind. Must score. And the keeper has the measure of it. Well, opting for the short corner. And reading it absolutely superbly. And no more time left. That will into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Getting the better of his opponents. And space to cross it. Intercepting it intelligently. Joao Cancelo. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Tony Kroos. Back to Al-Jaber. Kroos. And on to Al-Jaber. And blocked for now. Good pressure high up the pitch. Chances on. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Frankowski. He's going forward well here. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Now Zambrotta. Just the challenge that was required. Can they hit on the break? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Creative look about this. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. And a short option preferred. Block. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. Well, he's... straight offside, just as it looked promising. High quality defending, and teammates to play it to. Diaby. And back now with Petr. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And fish and chips in a position of menace. Lovely ball over the top. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it's probably deserved a goal.
Ruben Dias. Well-timed tackle. Alawairan. Back to Lewandowski. And still they wait for the chance. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal can that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
De Bruyne. Excellent defending. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Far from the ideal pass. Has eyes for goal. No way through. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. And given away. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? He has the measure of his man. And not cleared away properly. Well, no damage done. Joao Cancelo. Far from a good pass. Diaby. Could cross it in here. Alawairan. Closed down straight away. Cross could be useful. Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Frankowski. De Bruyne. Now with Kane. It's a perfect challenge. Havertz. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Can they forge ahead? That is a tackle and a half. Half time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? Crossing opportunity. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, he's given it away inexplicably. Diaby. Taking it away. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. And very deftly cut out. And fish and chips in a position of menace. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. And he's won the ball. It is a decent looking attack here. Robert Lewandowski in the middle. Magnificent goalkeeping and still their level.
Well, it's a top save and it's an important one as well, Derek. That would have been it had that gone in.
And over comes the corner. Brilliantly blocked. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? Maldini. He read it well defensively. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has. So a penalty. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And he's beaten the keeper. Oh, he saved it! And that, alas, went horribly wrong. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And it's gone in. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. He has to score, and he does. It won't be lost on him what's at stake here. He knows he's got to score. Political as always, in front of goal. And now he knows what's on the line. If he scores, they win. Oh, a superb save. And he's denied them from the spot. A goal now, and his team will prevail. In it goes! That seals it!
Well, under pressure, that's a very composed penalty. And over the course of the game, they just about deserved it.
off the ground, don't get caught in the mosh pit. Fuel to the fire, ain't nobody can stop it. Trouble in my city, but you know I'm across it. Got a 40 on my hip and I'm liable to spark it. Throw down these hits, my click is indivisible. I aim, you duck, I squeeze, now you invisible. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fogging up my visuals. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we some warriors, they ain't no gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Put on my strap, put on the beam, put on the map, put on my team. Take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rap, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang on by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, now I'm in front of this. I'm in the jungle with the troops, trying to get it what it does. Battling and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors. Cover the map and still ain't know where you can find me at. Journey through the mind of an insomniac. I ain't never sleep, staying ready, keep an eye out for the fakes. For the snakes, load a clip and I'ma pull it, something shakes. Never go to battle if you plan to lose. Life a game of chess, you gotta plan the moves. Middle fingers up, I'm not a fan of rules. Fighting for the right to live in peace and not like animals. Bloods in my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs on my gunners. We some warriors, they ain't no gunners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Put on my strap, put on the beam, put on the map, put on my team. Take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rap, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang on by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, no motherfucker running this. I'm in the jungle with the troops, trying to get it what it does. Battling and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors.
We just had our first look at FIFA 23 gameplay. Here is everything you need to know. FIFA 23 will have 6,000 total animations, and 50% of them are brand new. We're going to have quicker, cleaner, and more realistic dribbling. Some players will have a signature run style. There is new explosive pace. There is new ways of shooting like composed shot and power shooting. There is a new penalty and free kick system. Goalkeepers are going to be more natural and realistic. And we have brand new left foot skill moves. We just had our first look at FIFA 23 gameplay.
Wow, maravilhoso. Ah, que legal. Yuk, yuk, yuk lah, main lah. Main lah, cuy.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. In this video, we are going to show you how to defend in FIFA 23. Not knowing these tips will be the main reason why you struggle all year long. This video is going to show you everything that you need to know about defending from beginning to end with no useless BS. We're going to show you how to top level. Now during this video, we're going to be showing you some advanced techniques that work in combination with this video to take your defending to the next level, so stay tuned for that. So in order for us to keep producing videos like this, we need your support by hitting the like button, subscribing, and turning on the notifications bell so that you know exactly when we release new content. So here is exactly what we will be covering in this video. So let's get right into it. So like anything, you're only as good as your foundations and fundamentals. You need to be rock solid at the basics of defending before you can move on to more complex areas. So here is a list of all the basic button controls that you need to be aware of, but more importantly, with you learning to jockey, but actually learning you need to learn to perform the jockey good at, as this will be a big part in how successful you become at defending. So to perform the jockey, as we touched on before, you need to hold the left trigger or the L2 if you're on PlayStation and pair this with the directional stick so that you move the jockey in the directional that you want. Now one of the biggest mistakes that people make when defending using the jockey is to hold the sprint button at the same time, and this engages something called the sprint jockey. Now, I'm not saying that the sprint jockey is terrible and it should never be used, but it is a main problem that a lot of people have and it causes their bad defending. So let me show you what I mean. So here's the sprint jockey in action, and this is something that we see all the time, and in our opinion, it's the number one thing that causes problems for people defensively. The combination of holding the sprint button and the jockey button at the same time causes you to sprint straight past the challenge, making it extremely easy for your opponent to get past you, as you're unable to change direction quickly after engaging the sprint jockey. Now in this example, you can see the ball is played into the midfielder. What we see a lot of people do is take control of their centre back and sprint towards the ball carrier. And as you can see, this leaves a massive hole in our defence, which leaves a huge space for them to just play a simple through ball into. But luckily, we're able to save ourselves by using our goalkeeper, who bailed us out of potentially conceding a goal. More on goalkeepers later. So let's go into an example of how to actually jockey correctly, which will result in much higher success and lead to far less errors or mistakes when defending. So this time, instead of sprinting, what we need to do is be patient. First off, you can see we are effectively switching between our defenders. We're not yanking any of them out, which forces our opponent to attack slightly differently. Notice how his attackers are much narrower now, which makes it much easier for us to read any potential pass in behind, because there's just no space because of how well we've defended this situation. So when we switch to our centre back, we're only holding the L2 button. We're not holding the right trigger to engage the sprint jockey. We're just holding the left trigger by itself and using the directional stick. And you can see this gives us much more control and precision, and we're able to make the tackle and stop the attack. So the next thing we want to move into is passing lanes. Now passing lanes is very, very difficult to master, and definitely because we think he is best positioned to just slide across to his left. Just by using the left trigger just to jockey, that's all we're doing. We're not pressing any of the buttons, and just to get in front of that passing lane. It is just again about getting probability on our side. As you can see, it was the most obvious pass, it was the most likely pass, and that was the pass that he ended up playing, and then we was able to intercept that ball. So we didn't do anything too crazy. In terms of reading passing lanes, it is more about just using your own gut and just feeling about where you feel like someone's going to get and pass the ball. And if he just passed it across to the side, just a sideways pass, that's no danger. So you really want to, when you're looking at passing lanes, you need to think about covering the most dangerous passing lane, and that is the one that will often be the most beneficial to you. So if you're enjoying the video and you have found it helpful so far, please leave a like on the video. It does help us massively. And make sure you leave a comment down below, as this goes a long way to help supporting our channel. We massively appreciate it. So let's get back into it. So next up we have got 1v1 defending, and this people like to press the your defending if you get it wrong. When you lunge into panic can set the opponent. Be careful when you use it. It's really something that is less of a problem if you use it higher up the field, but when you start getting into your own 18-yard box and out of your game, we do recommend not using the tackle button really when you're from about 30 yards from goal. Any more than that, and that lunge and that miss can really be critical. A good example is when people like to play quick 1-2 passes between strikers. Again, if you lunge in after the 1-2, you're completely out of the game, and then your opponent's attacker is able to just spin in behind very, very easily. So it is something that you do need to think about. So when you are one-on-one defending, what you need to do is it requires patience and probability. So for example, if you're on the wing against someone with pace and skill, you obviously need to be more wary of the pace in behind. You need to make sure you track any runner in behind first, as that's what people look to exploit. They'll look to exploit balls in behind, especially if you are someone who plays on a high depth. If there are players inside for him to pass to, then the best thing to do is to cover inside and let him run on the wing. It's probably a little bit less dangerous if he runs on the outside than if he runs on the inside, especially if you've got a fast fullback, you can catch up eventually and you'll be able to track him down. Either way, in doubt, make sure you cover the inside and be able to stop the ball. But we always suggest, if you're in doubt, make sure you cover the inside, as more damage can be done on the inside than on the outside when you are 1v1 defending. Now, player switching is always to use the L right stick switching. Now, that is also not the most accurate either, and there's definitely a degree of error. Sometimes you will flick across and it might flick to the centre back rather than your right centre mid, so that is not the most accurate, but for us it's definitely more accurate than the L1 switching. Now, one thing we touched on before was people doing a lot of panic switching, especially when they make a mistake, and this actually compounds the mistake by frantically switching players and pulling more players out of position, and you actually make it a lot easier for an opponent. So one thing that we actually suggest is to switch player less. Now, it doesn't mean necessarily grabbing one player and sitting on them and letting the AI do all the work for you, because this is just not great either, and this will also create some other problems down the line. So we put generally only if the play gets switched from one side to the other, then you need to switch across to maybe your left mid or your left mid, and you having a much better team shape. The AI will keep you in shape a lot more, and then you can just press with the right players that you need. So player switching less is actually a real big benefit to you. And by switching player less, this also gets around another because of the inaccuracy that can sometimes come with player switching too much. It doesn't necessarily give you the play you want, and then you frantically. How we use keeper is a very underused tool and something a lot of people overlook. The next thing is something called baiting. A lot of you might be thinking, what is baiting? Now, baiting is where you use your goalkeeper to force someone into a mistake, and it's only something you use if there is no other option. So you saw in that first example, when the guy was coming clean through on goal, our defender wasn't fast enough to catch up, so we had to use our goalkeeper. Now, rather than just letting our goalkeeper sit there, we used the triangle button to bait him out, and we baited our keeper out, so it made the attacker have to think, oh god, the keeper's coming out, what do I do? And before you know it, we was on top of him, we was able to make the save. Now, you have to use it very, very carefully. You don't just use it all the time, and it is something that does take practice to get good at, because if you pull him out too far, then the chip shot becomes very, very easy for opponent. They can just chip it over the top of you. You have to use it just as the attacker has taken another touch forwards, because now it's going to take a couple of seconds for him to get back to the ball, and that's just enough time for you to close the gap and be able to make the save as we did in that first example. So when you can get this right, it is concede, but you just actually bait. But second match should only be used to cause a lot of bad habits and a lot of problems for people who can't use it effectively. So we don't recommend using this unless you're a Division 1 player or an elite level player or better. So we won't go into this in too much depth, but basically when the AI is on the ball, all you have to do is press the R1 button. So what you can do is cover a passing lane with the player that you're covering, and by holding the R1 button down, you can use the AI to press the guy in behind. So you can cover a run in behind and still press the ball. But this is something that is very, very advanced, and we will do a detailed video on it going forwards. So we don't want to go into too much depth in it right now. So let's move into just a very quick summary to sum things up and some key things to take away from this video. So when you are close to the attacker in some tight situations, you need to make sure you let go of the sprint button so that you are not sprint jockeying and that you are just jockeying. You need to remember to not use the tackle button unless the danger is low, as in higher up the field, or you have a really good chance to win the ball, or it is a last ditch situation. Make sure you're using the right stick for switching and try to switch player less frequently, and make sure you practice at using baiting the goalkeeper to trick your opponent, but you only use this in critical goal threatening situations when there is no other choice. And most importantly, remember that being patient is always the answer, and raging and frustration. Just keep making more videos like this, then we do need your help with a few things. First up, we need you to hit the like button. Secondly, we need you to hit the subscribe button. Thirdly, we need you to hit the notifications bell so that you know when we release new content. And fourth, we need to make sure you leave a comment down below, so you make sure other topics that you want us to cover, you put them down there, and we will do our best to make them all. And make sure you do follow us on all of our other social media platforms such as TikTok, Twitter, and Discord if you do have any other questions. The link to all of these things is down in the description. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yes, lads, welcome back to another custom tactics video on the channel, and today, I'm sorry to say, we have the sweatiest formation in the game. It's the 5-4-1. Let's get into it. Does your team look like this? Do you struggle to complete those game-changing SBCs and play with the best players in FIFA 23? If you said yes to any of this, then you need to get over to AOA and secure yourself some cheap and reliable foot coin. Obviously, the reason for this is because we're trying to keep our defensive shape as well as our stamina, because you don't want to be burning your stamina out too soon. But again, brilliant pressing formation because you've got those 4 bodies in midfield. It works very well at the top level. The defensive width, as all of our 5 backs and 3 backs, whatever, we play 35 because of the way it's set up is very, very tight in the middle. And obviously then the midfield is nice and bunched. It's very, very difficult to break down. Honestly, I would say when I play this formation, it's the hardest to break down in the game. You will see, we will play a game after this, how hard it is for someone to break me down in before I concede in the first 5 minutes. Depth, we play 60. I've gone away from going 65. Some formations I play 65, like the 4-3-2-1, I do like to play 65, a bit more comfortable. But with this, the way it's set up, you know, you're trying to limit the counter attacks and those 1-2 over the top through balls. Build up play is balanced and direct passing. We've tried a few different, I tried forward runs, which was okay, to be fair. First time this year I've used forward runs and thought it's actually usable, but it still isn't as good as direct passing. So if you want to compete at the top level, then you do need to be using direct passing. Width, we play 40 on this, and the reason for this is that left mid and right mid is super important to the team. I want them to be as close to that striker as possible. So one, just limiting how often we get on the counter attack. It's not really a formation that gets hurt too bad by the counter attack because of how many bodies you have behind the ball. Lose the ball. Right, so the most important part of the instructions. But before we dive into that, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we are on the way to 10k, so really appreciate the support that we've received so far. It has been crazy. But diving in, striker, stay central, get it behind and stay forward. We just want him to be that pillar of light up front, the man that we look to win us games. I would probably, for this formation, I would probably swap around Liao and Mbappe this time of year, just because Liao is a bit more fun. The two centre mids, we have one stay back while attacking, stay on edge of the box for crosses just so they don't overcommit and cover centre. And then one on balance, he's going to do a bit of everything. He's going to get forward a bit more, but he's also on stay on the edge of the box for cross. I don't really want him to overcommit too much, but sometimes he will because it's Renato Sanchez and he just does whatever he wants and cover centre. If you are struggling defensively, just whack this on to stay back while attacking and just have this 2 block there that will be that they'll still push up the pitch and be a part of your attack, but they just won't go on too far. But I'd like to have the extra bod there, and Jude Bellingham is a monster and he'll be able to keep everyone out on his own. The left mid and the right mid, the most important players in this team. So they're going to look like on this diagram that they are miles away from the striker. They play kind of like centre forwards in the 4-3-2-1. Because of the instructions, they are the attacking set. They are cut inside, get in behind, get into the box for crosses. So that cut inside is going to bring them inwards towards Liao. So they're going to be next to him pretty much while we're attacking. So it plays like that. We've got 2 centre forwards, which is amazing. Then come back on defense. It springs back into this 5-4-1 shape with a 4 block in the midfield and 5 in defense. It is honestly insane. So for these 2 positions, the left mid and the right mid, I definitely recommend you have attacking players. Mbappe, Neymar, insane. Left foot on the left-hand side, right footer on the right-hand side, or 5-star weak foot on, either side, because 5-star weak foot is so clutch. Centre backs, you touch them, I will find you. I will, and I'm not joking. And why is Kim Pembe in the middle? Well, he's my only left-footed centre back. Like that's a bit better. I like the skills and the preferred weak foot on the other side. Left-footed on the left-hand side with the centre backs. Full backs join the attack and overlap. They are basically, as Mbappe and Neymar come inside to join and support the attack, the space left by those 2 is going to be occupied by Zaha. Zaha and Theo Hernandez. I always use these guys as an outball, so they almost become your left back into the. That's probably my last game of Rivals this FIFA, because the game mode is stinking. I can't stand it. I'm not touched it at all this week. I just hate the fact that it ruins your friendlies, to be honest. And how I don't know why I have to play sweaty rival cup matches every week. So after are going to become sweaty, but then the enjoyment in this game for the next month or 2, I am not going to be playing Rivals at all. I'll be playing the cups and I'll be playing the my qualification and foot champs, because that is the most fun in this game. The rest of it stinks because look at this on repeat. It all stinks so much. The my qualification and foot champs, because that is the most fun in this game. The rest of it stinks because look at this on repeat. It all stinks so much. But it's all about mindset and just trying to remain positive. I do hope that this drop back kind of tactics is resolved in the next FIFA, because it's horrible to play. Oh my god, my controller's not even working. But yeah, I'll show you the first half of this game. Kobel is the worst goalkeeper in the game, and by the way, I thought I'd let you know that. I'm looking for ways to get rid of him. Hopefully we get some better Dortmund links in the next few. Stinks.
They needed to read it to get there, and did. Good movement.
Nice, great tackle. You notice that this formation is going to be super strong defensively, obviously being a 5-back, and you've got those options out wide, which are always going to be there. Is that not a foul game? Thank you very much. But yeah, at the minute, I don't think I'm really enjoying the way the game feels. It's just very I think it's because I am in one of the where most of the sweats are, and I can't imagine the people that are in the elite division is probably not even worth thinking about. But you see, you've got lots of options in the box for this formation. Turn.
Well, he's given us away.
Nice. Come back on yourself. We've not done a warm-up game in classic ALP fashion, which is good. Everyone has checked now, which is even better. Oh. Well then. We're going off Renato a little bit.
Regain possession.
Come on. He's just a bit, I don't know. It just feels like he's been a bit nerfed, you know. Even before he scores. But I'm just not enjoying Rivals. Rivals makes me very sad when I'm playing Rivals. I do not enjoy it one bit.
Mbappe. And it's with Petr Cech.
Yeah.
Becker.
This is the least amount of fun ever, I think.
Hernandez.
I said though, like if you watch yesterday's video, 5-packs aren't really my thing these days. Just because I find it quite, you know, boring. But they are very effective. Because look, you were able to hold that possession, especially with this one with the 4 midfielders. Like, I don't know where Renato's going because he's trying to troll me. Oh, brilliant bit of skill. What a finish. That was awesome. Right. And no. This check. Bye-bye. First, I hit. My God. What the hell was that?
Neymar. Theo Hernandez now.
Oh, what a Neymar.
Over the top. And Neymar's motoring.
Whoop. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. But yeah, this division is the worst, and that is my last ever game of Rivals, lads. You saw this formation.
Okay. 360. Let's play. Ay! Why I closed?
Take me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you. And the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. Lost control. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes up. Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled